affair. Family. It's a family 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 affair.
Family first, there's nothing more important. Take a picture for the family portrait. Take a TIP, Big T Energy, Kathleen Bradley, Barker's Beauty. Shake it up with Cheyenne, bounce when the Ryan. Man with the plan, in the zone, in the zen. Call your family and friends, count your blessings. Gotta get the message, gotta value life lessons. Gotta listen to your parents for the right experience, so you don't get delirious. Don't forget to leave a comment if you're hearing us. Streaming live on the radio, we so live, gotta love the show. Leaving you on a good note for some good knowledge to know. Family first flow, never put them last, yo. Always got my back though. Backstage, let you through the back door. One of a kind, thinking all in your mind. Top MCs, I'm RMC. Represent the Bradleys, REDD. Break us apart if you dare. It's a family affair.
Family. It's a family affair. Family. It's a family affair. Hey, howdy.
Kind of catchy.
How you doing? So great to be back. Back. We've been gone on a little hiatus for like 5 weeks, people. Okay. But it's okay. Everybody was kind of busy. Summertime, working, movies, TV, doing our construction work and all of that. So we are back. Thank you all for your support and staying with us and wondering when we're coming back. So, we're very happy. Hopefully you liked our new intro. It's a family affair by the Reds and the Bradleys and the Overtons. We collaborated on that song together. My son, T-Red, he wrote the music, did the beats and wrote some of the music, and everybody. Now Ryan G, Cheyenne, and Big T even had a little part in there. So we are going to do a full out video pretty soon with everything in it. So, hey, you know what? We're going to move along here. We got a lot to talk about today. So I'm going to hand it over so Big T can say hi to everybody. Big T.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. If you had to listen real hard to hear me in that opening intro, but let me give props to you for putting that together and igniting it and pulling out the best of everybody in the family to make that happen, Kathleen. That's really good. Props to you. So everyone, we want to thank you for all the things you've done in terms of reaching out, calling about doing energy tips. Even some people live near me say, can you come over and look at my house so I can see what I can do? Well, that's what we're here for, okay? We have some tips we've shown before, but we got a bunch of new ones coming, so don't leave us. You stay tuned in for the other shows coming up. So at this point right now, I'm representing all the males in the families. We got this family affair clicking here. We're going to have a good show. Lots of hot topics coming the way. We'll see how it goes. I can't predict what's going to happen, but I'll sure try to control it, everybody. Anyway, let's bring the next person in. We got Foxy Shy back with us. Woo! Way to go. All right.
Hi, everybody. I missed you all. Love you. Thank you for all my new friends and fans who are tuning in that did not know about the show due to my lack of text messaging and only social networking. So I apologize for leaving some of you out in the blue. But I'm glad, and we welcome you. And welcome back, family. I'm going to wish everybody a late Happy Independence Day from 4th of July, even though that was, 2 weeks ago. It's still a beautiful holiday, and we support our troops, and we love all of those that have helped out just in our independence as a unit, as far as just Americans and humans and just all of us together for the human race. I also want to send out my condolences to my dear friend Fallon, who lost her mother over the week, and she was battling cancer. We love you, miss you, Lauren, and a shout out goes to all of the family that is experiencing this hard time. And also my one of my best friends, Jennifer, lost her uncle due to a family fire. So I want to send my love out to Jennifer and her family that is experiencing the craziest time. Your house burned down. Could you only imagine the things that you would experience? But they're all in good spirits for the most part. I want to bring it back up to a positive, healthy brain process thought is what I'm trying to say.
Where's
so
the
I
house
just-
at, Cheyenne?
The house was in Ohio, actually in Portsmouth, Ohio, and we're trying to put together. Well, Red Cross actually helped buy them a house, and I'm going to put together on either Facebook and or Instagram a link where you can donate money to both of the families. Actually, Lauren has a gift link, and I'm going to post that later. And I'm going to try to get Jennifer's family to register at Walmart so that the families can, so that all my friends and family and whoever can donate to them, and just, whatever you can is always helpful. So I'm going to pass this over to my cousin Ryan, and I will talk to you all in a little while. Love you all.
Yes. Thank you, Cheyenne. Hi, everybody. We're back.
Here we are.
Yes, I'm loving it. I just want to say to everybody, fans, friends, loved ones, thank you for having us back. We had a little time off. We had to regroup, get ourselves together, get our biological right. We really been getting this workout thing in too. Fitness from the last show, we've been getting it in like Job Corps. So we're back. So I just want to say, I want to give a shout out to my niece and nephew in Bakersfield. I went to go see my niece and nephew last week sometime. I can't remember. It's a little hazy. It was so hot that I was seeing mirages. I didn't know what was going on. So I went there with my mom early in the morning. I say about 10 o'clock. Came back, and when I was coming over the hills, it was so hot. It was 126 degrees in the car sitting.
That's hot.
Super hot.
That's hot.
And you know what happened? It boiled my car. My engine's toe up. I have to get a new engine. It's over with. I'm salty.
no.
A new one, man. A new one. But God is good. It shot my spirit down a little bit, but I can't let it shoot my spirit down because it's materialistic. It's a car. I'm safe. Everybody's safe. And if you don't have AAA for anybody, go buy AAA.
Right.
Because AAA works for real.
Because it's hard walking in 100 degrees.
Right.
weather.
It took them 2 hours to get out there because it was about 100 miles from the city, but get the 200-mile one too.
Premium.
Pay a little money,
Right.
the premium.
That's right. It pays.
Instead of going out there doing whatever you're doing with your chipperonis, get you AAA. It
AAA
works
sponsoring
for real.
I know we should, huh?
AAA not sponsoring us. We have to get a letter to them.
Oh yeah, AAA.
You are a
Need you.
good testament for AAA.
Yes, I am, because I for
All right,
some reason I
family
do
marketing
have bad
point
karma.
right there. All right.
Bad car karma, but I'm keeping it 100. But I'm gonna pass it over to my cousin T Red. God bless.
What's going on, folks? What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning back in for a couple weeks off. Now we're back full-fledged, ready to go. Family of entrepreneurs is still doing their thing, still staying strong. T Red here. What's been going on with me? Just taking in the summer heat, working out. My dad, my cousin in the backyard lifting weights, bench pressing. Never mind what happened one day. Just
That's right.
Need to get him.
He hit a new
Test your
milestone
chest.
today.
Yeah.
He got up
Test
and
your
weight.
chest. That's right.
You might have to
But,
knock somebody the F out, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. Recently I did a little fashion show with my sister at Club Rain. It was pretty cool. It was pretty fun, and hopefully to do a lot more. So, just shout out to Blue Allure. Thanks for letting me get in and letting the brother roll. So, but other than that, thank you for everybody that's still logging into our websites, our emails, our leaving comments, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure to go on YouTube to see the previous shows that we had. We have many good shows and still many more good to come. So thank you for supporting us. Shout out to the family and friends. And, also, Red Magic going to be coming to you soon to a performance over there on Lamert Park for this event for UCLA Black Alumni. So make sure you check out Red Magic on July 28th. That's Sunday, next Sunday. And
Sweet.
we'll be here next Friday to give you more information. But, just look out for that, just to let you know. And other
Maybe
than
we'll
that,
catch that on video and post that on the web as well. So in case somebody wants to see the performance. Huh? How's that?
yeah. There will be
Let's catch that on video. and
videos,
post it.
photos will be updated,
There you
and they
go.
will be uploaded to the website so you can catch them and see what we're really talking about. So, thank you. Other than that, it's Friday. We have a great show for you all tonight, as always. So I'm gonna start off by saying Dwight Howard, D12.
Ooh.
White coward.
Mr. Superman
Howard.
himself. He had the option. He was not happy in LA, but he had the option to go to Dallas Mavericks, Golden State Warriors, Atlanta Hawks, Houston Rockets, or stay with the Lakers. But his choice was to go to the Houston Rockets. Now, I think it's pretty beneficial for the Lakers because we have more cap room now. We have a lot more money to spend and see who else we can pick up and have a good championship-worthy team. Because Dwight wasn't happy, obviously, so that's why he went to the Houston Rockets.
But how did you know throughout the season he was not happy?
How do we know? It was his interviews. It was his work. It was his team relationship, his chemistry. It was there, but it wasn't as strong as it should have been. It wasn't the reason. Like, we saw him before we picked him up
He lost
on
weight.
Orlando. He's not the same
Stress?
player he was when he was on Orlando. And when he came
brother.
here, it was a whole mental change of, I'm on the Lakers. A lot of great centers has been here. Shaq, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He has to live up to a reputation and exceed expectations at the same time. So he couldn't do that. So he got offered a contract to go to Houston Rockets, which would be very good for them.
Right. He needs to be somewhere. What he did so he can be a star, so he can excel, so he
Yeah.
can. Because in Los Angeles, you can get so lost up in all the glitter and the gleam and the expectations. Like you said, you said it very well, and I think he's going to be happy there. It's just like when LeBron was in Ohio.
Yeah.
He was playing for the Cavaliers.
That's right.
And he
That's
there,
right.
man, they was ready to crucify him. They
Yeah.
still hate him.
He
What
made
can
a-
I say? But he made the wisest choice for him. He had to do what he had to do.
Jack told
That's
him
what
to
it's
come
all
down
about.
Here. Come down here, get a ring.
Made a big media thing about making a decision of where to go just because of what he was and what kind of player he was. He's going to be the next Jordan, quote unquote. But he's LeBron James. He's his own guy.
Nobody
He's his
is going
own
to be the
thing.
next Jordan, okay?
No. I agree with you.
I hear what you're saying.
I
but
agree
you
with
know
you.
Nah,
what?
he's
That's
not
what
good.
everybody else
It
says.
ruffles my feathers when people say that.
Yeah.
Today, there is nobody better than you ever. Let's just get that
What about now, Dr.
That's
J,
because she
baby?
buys Air Jordan shoes.
Dr.
for a
J,
little
Dr.
kid.
J is our.
I want my retro 7s.
Have you
know?
seen that?
Wait a minute. I have
Yeah.
never had a pair of Jordans. I take that back. I bought myself my very first pair of Jordans and I turned them into roller skates, okay?
Yes.
This one here would not buy
Wow.
me $140 pair of tennis shoes.
Yeah, go figure. Hello, go to private school, tennis shoes. Private school,
Yes.
tennis shoes. Big
Real
decision.
easy,
And Payless.
real easy.
Private school to Payless.
What's the financial situation?
Do you know?
5 for 100.
Look, when we were coming up, do you know what the top tennis shoe was?
Yeah.
Hush,
PF
hush, gosh.
Flyers.
PF Flyers?
PF Flyers.
After the Chucks?
They
the Chuck
look
Taylors?
like then come these Converse
Came back though.
with the cloth.
Uh-huh.
But the PF Fly, man, you
got
had
some on
PF
right now.
Flyers or the Converse,
I thought
you
that
were
was-
top of the
I do.
line.
I
Buster
got PF
Brown.
Flyers on right
And then
now.
all leather, and then all of this high priced dollar, and then designer shoe. We didn't
what were
have
the
none of that.
shoes- What were the shoes called that we used to have to wear at chapel? That had like the white and the black.
Oh,
across
the
middle?
those are the
Hush, gosh, bagosh.
no.
Hush puppies.
Like the
Wait,
typical
what?
Catholic
The
school
black
shoes.
and white shoes?
Oh,
Puppies.
They
my
kinda
God,
look
no,
like
no.
golf
There's
shoes,
a
they're not.
name. I can't
Yeah.
think of them.
I don't
Oh
remember
my
what they're
God.
called, but that-
Somebody
we
will
used to
help
have
us
to
out
wear
with that.
those.
Oxfords.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
Oxfords.
yeah,
Yes.
Remember the Oxford
Then you sound so elegant
I
when
would
you
wear
say
those
that,
right now. Those would be like some throwbacks. Those would be kind of cool.
right?
All right. So anyway,
Sofas
Schoolgirl.
with a diamond.
But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much what's going on with Dwight Howard. You know, I hope he's happy. Hope he, you know, hope he does what he's supposed to do, and the reason why he is traded. And hopefully Houston is happy, because LA, we about to take over this year.
Yes.
I know that for sure. We don't need nobody like that. You know.
Well, who's gonna replace that center position when he's gone?
I don't know. We have a lot of options. I really can't say. It's a lot of good.
And you know, it's gonna take time to weave into the chemistry.
Yeah.
You
That's
just
true.
can't take 5 All-Stars and expect it to be a
Yes.
chemical
It's
mix.
Don't
unbelievable.
even worry about it because the
Yeah.
Clippers are coming back to wax that ass this next coming
Hey,
season. Best
what's his
believe
name? Doc
Best
Rivers.
believe
Doc
it.
Rivers is
Welcome home, Doc.
Doc Rivers is coaching right now to the Clippers, so it's pretty cool from the Boston Celtics. So that's a hell of a change. That's the Western
I hate to
Conference
say it,
championship
son.
team to me.
That's
I
the
wish he would've
team.
brought-
That's my team.
I wish he would have brought Paul Pierce back with him. Come on back home, Paul.
Oh, speaking of
Yeah.
Paul Pierce.
Inglewood in LA misses you.
Speaking of Paul Pierce, he's on the Brooklyn Nets now. Him and Kevin Garnett on the Brooklyn Nets. Yes, Jay-Z is hella happy right now. I know he is.
That's
Yeah,
like
Chris-
half of what he owes.
They got Darren Williams, who is an Olympic gold medalist. They
yeah.
got Joe Johnson. They got Brooke Lopez. They got Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. So they're set, and Jason Kidd as the coach. So
That's sweet.
Basketball fans is gonna be in for a good ride and good season. I'm very anxious already.
It's a
I
lot
want
of
it to start
fans who are
tomorrow.
gonna. It's
right.
a lot of fans who are gonna be switching up.
That's right. All right.
Well,
Yeah,
let me
from
tell
Lakers
you,
to Clippers, and that's how they do it. You know.
your sports acumen is right on point. So I got to interject another subject since we're talking about sports figures. Okay, there's some people out there probably want to hear how we deal with some other little sensitive topics. But we all know the verdict from the George Zimmerman trial.
George
with Trayvon.
Need some
Zimmerman.
kind of sound effect behind that.
Okay.
Like a sad sound
Doesn't that
effect.
machine work where you can hit sounds and stuff? We have to get you on that. We learned that
Da,
last
da,
time
da,
we were here.
da.
Charles Barkley, the sports figure, has leaped out and put an opinion out there that has just caused all kinds of chaos and flack. And he's actually said his personal opinion, how he feels that this verdict came out right, based on the evidence that was presented. He also feels, was that, yes, true, something went wrong that night. There's no question something went wrong. But what he doesn't like is when the media gets a hold of it, because they don't have any kind of fairness about it, when there's a racism card that's played. Okay? Now, they didn't mention it all during the trial.
Right. They weren't supposed to.
Okay? But when you move past the trial and you talk about that subject, you're going to have people that mention all these racist attitudes. Now, Charles is fair about it. He's saying, wait a minute. There's black people that are racist as well. It comes all across in all different nationalities. Okay? In fact, a quote from him says, it gives every white person and black person who's racist a platform to vent their ignorance. I.e., what did you guys see on the streets throughout the nation?
Well,
Ruckus,
A lot of
havoc,
ignorant
riots.
riots,
more ignorance.
people getting hurt,
Terrible.
damaging the city that you
And
live in.
They don't
Them
even.
getting their
They
lives.
probably don't know half the reason why they're doing it either. Like it's just
Exactly.
race, but then
Yeah.
what's behind it? Why you're doing it? You know, there's a reason why people will react to anything. That's
So
what.
Barkley's position is, it's not the verdict, it's the racist stuff that happened all behind it.
Yeah.
No, it's
Who's
like-
keeping that in
yeah.
perspective?
Yeah.
Like- Go ahead, T.
They also gave it a scenario about the jurors being, what if the jurors were 4 black people and 2 white people? You know, would it be different? And a lot of people said yes, but there's so much that you need to calculate and think about before you even try to even answer that, because a lot of people are going to react. There's racism issues all the time, every time. if it was two white people, if a white boy got shot, it would be what would it be like? Would it be as this heavy or not, or would it come to justice or not? But this is this situation that we got to handle, and whoever really sparked off a racism thing, that's what it is, because everybody will still be have that mentality.
Was the actual act anything to do with profiling?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
maybe,
the question.
maybe not. But see, the thing is racism, is sexism, is whatever. There's all these different levels of isms going around, right? But there were mothers on the juror. Most people were saying they couldn't believe any mother would decide that Zimmerman was innocent, versus or not innocent, because obviously he's not innocent, but to say it was actual self-defense. If what mother would say, whether there was just from her heart saying you killed my baby, whether you thought it was self-defense or not, to me it's bogus self-defense.
Well, actually, in reality,
you could have punched him, you could have socked him, you could have whatever, you could have called the police and kept following him. You know what I mean?
True.
It doesn't make any sense.
but in reality,
police
what
and
happens is, and what they said, and we're not going to belabor on this too much longer because it's out there so much. I don't want to bring the show down because it's such a touchy situation and everybody's got their opinion. But they actually loaded up the jurors with so much for the 3 degrees, first degree, second degree, or whatever. They should have really specified and made it a difference. Those ladies did, in actuality, admit that they got confused with some of them. And, for the most part, at some point, was it the right decision? Maybe on 1 degree of the murder, but they thought at least he'd get, second degree or manslaughter, which is a lesser charge than first degree, I believe.
Right.
But anyway, so.
I have a question before we end this topic. What do you all think about if it had been a black female?
But you know what? We can sit here and
Black
hypothesize
I
females?
just
all
want
day.
one quick.
Answer the question.
That's how I have a question, and it's a talk show. Let's talk and finish the subject matter.
What?
Black female,
If it
which
was
way?
a female, if
Walking
it was a
up
black
on
female,
somebody
got
with
shot?
a hoodie?
the same thing. If she had on a hoodie, she was the same age. If she had said whatever he said to him, or if he'd have thought, oh, maybe it was a young, maybe he didn't know what race it was.
Is it a white female or a black female?
No, a black female.
Okay.
A black female.
Okay.
Same thing. Same thing. What do you think the verdict would have been the same?
Yes.
You do?
I don't.
No, you don't. I don't either.
Why?
I think because the courts and the systems judge young women and other races that violence or whatever has happened to, they judge it differently. They judge it differently. So I think all those jurors might have taken it different.
Yeah.
They might not have. They think as young black males sometimes as ruthless and maybe what I mean. There's this whole not
Same
stipulation, but
conditions now.
stereotypes on a young black
Walking
man.
out
Yeah.
with a hoodie,
Same everything.
looking around.
Same words exchanged.
Now,
He's
she
following
overtakes
her.
him, and all of a sudden he realized this woman is kicking his butt while
If
he's
she's
on
going
the
to
ground.
overtake him, but
Right.
that's
He's
not
going to
likely.
pull something to defend himself because he
Yeah.
don't want to go out.
Yeah, but I think he would have got some time though,
Right.
because it would have been more sympathy over a woman. A
Yeah, it
woman
would
is the
have.
head.
But you know what? That is not the case. So let's
Yeah.
move on because,
Okay,
like I said, we can sit here and hypothesize. We can scenario size. We can Negro size and eyes and all
Criticize.
that. But the reality is,
Criticize.
well, let's keep moving on.
Yeah, let's
It
keep
is
it
what it
moving.
is.
Keep it
Let's
moving.
just pray for
God
peace,
bless.
and let's just
Yeah.
pray that people stay in the right frame of mind and that we come together as a nation and learn from
Unity.
this and
And
try
have
to make things
positive
better.
protest.
And that's what's happening right now.
Yeah,
that
don't tear
we
up
should-
your neighborhood.
Yeah, we should
Think about what you're doing.
well, they did go up
I
to
know,
Beverly
right?
Hills and protest too, but I don't think that's
They
gonna
did,
last for
but
too
I
long.
don't think
Tell you
they
that
tore
right
up
now.
any
Tear nothing up
stores.
there.
Well, you know what?
In a
Y'all gonna
protest-
mess up all the deals on the Chris show. Like, what
Right.
y'all doing?
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
just want to say one thing about the protests. Any type of protest, I don't care if it's for whatever it is that you feel strongly about. Don't ruin anything and don't ruin your life, most important.
Right, yeah.
People spend hard time, effort, energy, money into building up the community. And most of you should be trying to build up the community versus breaking it and tearing it down. You're not sending any type of positive message to anybody that you're actually trying to get through your positive message to by ruining, destroying, or acting out. Or that's not
It's not.
civil.
It's counterproductive.
What do you think? We fought for our civil rights That's not civil. You acting a crazy person during a protest. You know, you write your signs, start your blogs, get your followers, and get your people
Right.
behind your positive movement,
That's
and
right.
leave it at that. Walk in the street by all means, but walk with positivity and your head held high, and only something positive to say. Of course, we're angry. Of course, we're upset, and all different types of
They
things.
didn't do that back in the 40s.
Somebody posted something about a similar issue with the Zimmerman thing. I can't remember what the story was, but it was a very similar issue. And the point is some people are never gonna learn.
That's right.
So the only way you can increase the knowledge is to keep the positivity
Yep,
flowing.
that's true. Okay, we
Yes.
got to move on, guys.
Good note.
Learn today.
No,
T, you wanna-
there's the
Asked
good
you
note.
If you wanted to do this, you said no.
Go ahead.
Well, let's take a break and let's go into some positive information and see what happens at somebody's house with the tip. Hi, everyone. This is Terrence Red bringing you another Big T's Energy Tips. Today, we're going to go find something none of you ever thought about. It's called phantom energy loads. Those little small things you can't see, but they add up around the house and take dollars out your pocket. So let's go through this house, anybody's house, and let me show you where those loads are, okay? So follow me. Hi, everyone. Terrence here, continuing on Big T's Energy Tips. Let's close the doors so we don't disturb the family and the rest of the house wherever they are. We have here what's called a power strip. It has a switch that has a light on it. If your power strips are on, you have phantom energy. Let's look at some of the items that we find on a power strip. So right over here, you see this Blu-ray DVD player. You see this LCD VHS DVD player with the light on, and you see a cable box with the light on. Just turning these off is not simply good enough. We need to make sure the power is off from the power strip. Just turning it off with the remote is not enough. The lights are still on. You see them on the TV and on the devices. So let me remind you, we're going to go around the house and find what's on the power strip and get these phantom loads off our power bill to save you more money. Let's go to the next room. Okay, everyone, here I am, Big T's Energy Tips. We've gone to another room in discovery of these phantom loads that can save you money on your bill. So, we're in a living room where this family lives. Let's look down here and see if we see a light on. Yes, we do. Matter of fact, we see a power strip with a lot of cables, and no one knows to cut that off. Even the box over here that's connected to it, the power is still on with no video TV to watch. So, I want you to remember, go around the house and cut those phantom loads. There's one more room we're going to find to see if it's on in your house. So follow me. Let's go. Okay, everyone, this is Terrence at Big T's Energy Tips. We have found our way into a room of a young adult or teenager. They understand absolutely nothing about phantom loads or energy saving unless you teach them, and it comes off of our bill. So, what I want to show you, we quickly turn the power off the TV. As you can see, the cable box is still on. If you just turn the light off and cut it down, that's not enough. In order to save these phantom loads and save the dollars in our pockets and put more in yours, what we need to do is unplug from the socket so nobody has the power, and then you're going to be saving 100% guaranteed. Until then, tune in next week for Big T's Energy Tips. That's money in your pocket from our tips. Signing out. Thank you. All right, let's just go.
All right, everybody. So let's lighten things up a little bit. And so much for, hot topics. Let's stay with, you know what? Let's talk about Honey Boo Boo. Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo.
You know what? She had her premiere show, second premiere show, which was her season show July 17th, a couple days ago. And they had Scratch and Sniff. Okay? U.S. Magazine, People Magazine offered and tens of thousands of fans and people the scratches.
Smells like Miss Parker.
Scratches him.
Smell like Miss Parker now.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Okay, shut up. Anyway, I mean, it was a phenomenon. The show went well. It created a lot of talk, and I think it was quite a unique idea. Though I've never seen Honey Boo Boo's show. Doubt that I'll ever watch it. Her and Mama June. I do have issues with that, but I'm not mad at him. Somebody has to do it, and you better recognize it is what it is. So,
Wait, do you know that they have?
Yeah, that's what
That they have in magazines and in newspapers all over the country with little scratch and sniff, little flap up things that the country can join in and log on.
Well, that's what I said.
Show?
That's what they just did on the show, and I have some stuff here. I have to
Did
put
you
my
say
glasses.
exactly that?
The network said nearly 10 million cards and cents were
I was
set
too
up.
busy scratching you.
I know you were
And sniffing you.
She actually said it, Cheyenne.
Did you actually say that?
I said, and the cards were available on Time Warner, also with People Magazine and U.S. Magazine.
But
and
Kathleen,
they
can I interrupt you? Wasn't
they
it
had, like-
several of them? Different scratch and
There
sniffs
was
as the show goes along.
Listen.
You sniff this one.
There's-
Yeah, that are going to come out weekly, I believe.
No,
it
on
was-
the particular show.
This is my
As
lead
it
and my
goes.
story. Listen, this is what happens here. Listen,
sniff
let me
number
read it. I
one.
didn't want to read it. Listen, hello. I'm going to start over.
Hello.
Okay, Honey Boo Boo's second season, which premiered back-to-back episodes. Okay, this Wednesday, July 17th, with much talked about Scratch and Sniff show. The network said nearly 10 million cards out with 6 cents, okay? And they were distributed nationally through inserts in the issues of People Magazine and in U.S. Weekly, and cards were also available at Time Warner, cable, retail stores, and through street teams handing them out. And
Can I get some
that
hot
was
ones when
what-
I'm out on the street, or I
you
gotta
can't get
buy
any
them?
now. You know, I said the 17th. Today's the 19th.
All right, I'm
See,
sorry.
this
Go
always
ahead.
happens with my dysfunctional family. They don't even know what day
I
it
just thought
is.
I'd try to buy some hot sniffs. But go ahead, baby.
Hot sniff.
Anyway, I was just saying, like Disneyland, if you've ever gone to Disneyland, they have that theater in there with the stink bugs.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be soon
Went in
in the
there.
theaters. Maybe you'll smell a dead body or something decaying, or
Oh my gosh.
if someone runs lightly through the bed of roses,
Yeah, it was
and then they
Michael
can hit it
Jackson
and it can come out.
Yeah.
Not Return of the Evil.
No, did he have
Scott-
smell?
Moon, yeah.
Honey, I Shrunk
yeah.
the Kids.
No,
It wasn't
Honey,
smell,
I Shrunk the Kids
but it
took
was-
over. What the hell?
It wasn't
the name?
smell.
It was
but
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. If a dog sneezed on the
Before
screen and,
that.
Oh,
and
yes.
it filled
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Moonwalker.
They're gonna have-
Captain Ewok.
They're gonna have that.
No. Captain EO.
Captain EO.
Yeah, EO.
Captain EO.
Captain Negro. Okay, here we
But
go.
you could feel
No,
the fan, like you could
before
feel it, you
Moonwalker.
could smell
Yeah.
it. Like if the dog, like you're right, if the
Yeah,
dog
yeah,
sneezed,
yeah.
it would be like in a little squirt. You'd be like,
Yeah.
All right. Okay, moving on. So much for Honey Boo Boos. Who wants to sniff her little butt?
Oh,
You know, Mama
Scratch and sniff her butt.
June's feet. Yeah. They had,
Did you see?
Scratch and
Wait
sniff
a
her
minute.
butt.
Did
That's
you
why
see
she
the
boo-boo.
episode? Did you see the episode? I only saw it because it was on the news. But they had an episode on Honey Boo Boo, or their family show, and they went to some little food place to eat, and you get a choice of 3 meats, 2 sides, and like your cornbread or whatever. She was like, "Well, why can't I just get all meats?
right.
I don't want any sides. I just want all meats."
You know, she's real cute right now, but later on in life, she's going to have issues. You know, they think it's cute. It is cute now, but
I think with all the fame, she's gonna take a turn. She's smart. She's not a little dummy.
No, she is
so
smart.
I think
She's
I
smart.
think she'll take a little turn and start.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna approach her.
And she'll be foxy.
They need to
and-
put that whole family on The Biggest Loser. They need to make
Diet.
the first family of one family all together does The Biggest Loser, but
Biggest
nobody
Diet.
can really kind of get kicked off, and they all just kind of get committed and stay focused.
Then put 'em
like
on
Wipeout. We need to make
No.
our own Biggest Loser.
we know some
and
other
see about-
families need to do that more
All right,
than
no
ours.
Shush.
Moving
I
on.
can read
Biggest
the words.
winners.
Be quiet.
Okay.
Well,
We have. I took a before picture, and then we'll take an after one when things get real
Yeah,
tight in a little while.
Big T's
We'll
been in
put
the
it up
gym.
there.
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I wanna give a shout out. I wanna congratulate Kim and Kanye, Kim Ye's, for their great baby that they brought into this beautiful world.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Nori, Northwest,
It's North.
because his last name is West, so Northwest NWA. You know, and give a shout out to them. Big shout outs.
Yes, congratulations.
And
Yep, really.
How hard
Big
did they
shout out.
try for that name? Did that come quick, or did they say they
No.
really thought about that?
I saw her on
know.
either Letterman or Jay Leno,
I thought
and
the same thing for Blue Ivy.
she was thinking about name. She wanted to name the baby Easton, which I thought was a pretty cool name.
Easton West.
Isn't that kind of cool?
That's pretty
so, like,
ironic.
North is kind of like, I mean, I guess that's the most original name I've ever heard besides my son's name, Kenyari.
Yes, King
But
Yari. Yep.
that's original. But,
But you know, I saw the mother yesterday, Kris
Jenner.
Jenner. Kardashian, and I went up to her and spoke to her last night at the Four Seasons Hotel in Beverly Hills, and we chatted for a while because I reminded her that I think she and I met many, many years ago because, of course, I knew O.J. Simpson, Al Callings, and her husband, and different people of that nature when I first came to Los Angeles. So, you know, we were friends back then, but it was nice seeing her again. And she is a beautiful lady. And actually, I really just watched the Kardashians for the first time this last weekend. They had their little, you know, marathon going on. Mm-hmm. And I watched it. And I have to say one thing about the family. They do stick together, and their mother and the people, at the end of the day, they try to put forth a positive message and try to stay together as a family regardless. And they have to have thick skin to be in this business and have people and haters talk about them and everything. Absolutely. And, you know, we're going to be in that same position very soon. And I've been there before, people saying things about me. So you know what? I want to say I don't give a.
What could anybody possibly
This is where we need to bleep, bleep, bleep.
How thick is your
She's gonna be a
skin?
pretty baby though.
And like, what's her name today on the talk? Cheryl Underwood. They were saying things or something about her. She said, "You know what? You can kiss my check all the way to the bank."
I like that one.
Yeah.
I want to talk about my old crush. He used to be my one and only celebrity crush. You know, everybody has a person in their life. Well, not everybody, but most people have some person that they just are crazy about. So the one person that I've always wanted to meet was 50 Cent. Just because he's dark and chocolate and fine. I like that big black brother, you know. Anyway, so, so he's been accused of hitting and kicking his baby's mama.
Sheesh.
And I'm appalled. And I have to say, 50.
She probably was whooping him.
She probably did something real,
Probably was put some.
real
No.
off the chain to make him maybe
Know what I'm saying?
lose some money or
We've
something.
been
huh?
squabbing. It'd have been on and popping, and we just take that to the bedroom. Close your ears.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you know.
Anyway, but no, this was the old baby mama, not the new one, right?
No, this
No,
is
the
newest
new one.
The new
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beverly Hills, baby mama.
Yeah, she's
Not
Filipino.
New York, baby mama.
She's an
Yeah.
actress
right.
and a model,
Yes.
and she was in Pirates of the Caribbean.
She was probably talking a little bit too much.
She don't know how to act.
Wait.
For anybody to have, he destroyed, it was like $50,000, $100,000, some
Something.
ridiculous in the thousands amount of
Yeah,
money
like
of his
50
own
stacks.
property.
Yep.
His own property.
But he gave it to her, and that does not give him the right to go in and destroy it because his ass got mad and he could not control his temper. Now, the
Well,
thing
she
is,
better be glad that all he pretty much did was break the dang chandelier and possibly kick her a little.
Yeah, like,
I'm
yeah.
not saying it's right.
Slap her with
Kicked
50
her,
stacks.
No kind of violence. No kind of violence is right. You should always
I don't
just
think
walk
he
away.
dogged her.
but
You
he
know what I mean?
accidentally, when he
So-
kicked down the door, she was
Right.
on the
He
other
didn't-
end of the door and on the
Dog
other
her.
end of his foot.
He accidentally
Yeah, it
kicked
was.
her ass.
Yeah.
Smart.
That's not funny.
He must have been drinking that. Not the smart water. What's his vitamin water? He was drinking
Not the smart water, the vitamin one.
vitamin water. He was
Well,
thinking.
they have to go to court, you know.
Well, they need to go to court, and 50, honestly,
Yeah, he'll get
you
probation.
know, he'll get probation.
Well, he can get
Not too
anywhere up
much,
to what 12, 10 years somewhere.
What court is he going
He
to?
hasn't been in
well,
it.
oh, he's going
Dad,
to
what
court.
court
Listen,
is he going to,
wait.
Dad?
Wait, let me read what I wrote because I can't remember it all in my head.
I'm a-
but so during the argument, he allegedly began destroying the female's property in the city. In the city's prosecutor's office said in a written statement, allegedly, when the female locked herself in the bedroom, Jackson kicked open the bedroom door and kicked her, causing an injury. So it was really the door, it wasn't
Right.
him. 50
He
was
ain't,
inside.
yeah, he's not.
But 50 claims he did not kick her. And even his attorney released a statement saying 50 denies those allegations. And by the way, if you thought 50 was arrested, his attorney also said 50 did not get arrested. I'll arrest you, 50, don't worry.
Look at those little interjections. she's saying.
No, I'm just teasing. However, if 50 is found guilty, he faces up to 5 years in jail and $46,000 in fines, which is nothing to a boss. But still, it's the principle, you know.
Principality.
He's due in court and to be arraigned on July 22nd. That's the same day I have court downtown, traffic court. Maybe I'll run into you downtown 50. We'll go to lunch together in the cafeteria.
Yeah, maybe have another baby daddy.
Oh,
Mama,
yeah,
mama.
future baby mama.
I don't think so, Cheyenne.
No.
He'll be at Van Nuys Superior Court.
And then I don't want to. Never mind. Let me be quiet.
Yes, be quiet. I think you said
getting 2 quarter pieces tattooed in between my legs like somebody else.
2 quarter pieces.
Quarter pieces.
Well, let's do one more.
His girlfriend
quarter
got
hoe?
2 quarter pieces.
Quarter hoe.
Quarter pieces tattooed on the inside of her legs.
Okay, hey, you know, right now,
That dime ain't
let's
worth
do this.
change.
Makes her a
Hey,
quarter
you
hoe.
know what? I know we're just getting back, and everybody's excited, and we're talking about a lot of different things, and we're getting a little bit off subject matter here. But you know, we always usually have a theme or topic for the show. Now, actually, today we're supposed to be talking about it's getting hot out here, hot outside. It's very hot, and people are wearing things that are inappropriate. Usually, when it gets hot, and you see all these people wearing this, that, and the other. Now, should people dress age appropriate? Should people have like a little Daisy Dukes on? Just 'cause it's hot, you can't have your ass hanging out.
Why not? It's hot. We want to see that.
You do
But go
not want to
ahead.
see
True,
the
exposed.
roly polies.
And
We are talking about.
are we just now
Roly-polies.
hitting the topic? Let's go on it.
Oh
Keep
yeah.
going.
Shoot.
We are talking about the
Beady
roly
bugs.
Training bras and such, you know.
What do you think, T?
What do you call them?
No, training bras and such and micro minis of whatever it is to expose skin, to let out the heat.
sports bras.
Let it out. Just wear what you need to wear. But, what were you going to say, Cheyenne? I think I know where you're about to head with this.
Oh, I was gonna say that this is not Brazil, and these thick ass thighs. I got thick thighs. You want to see? Let me pull my shorts down first. Wait a minute. I got on shorts, but my thighs are thick,
Frobo.
and they're down here, not up here.
50 Cent
We
watching.
call them coochie cutters.
Jane
Yeah, I said it. Anyway, you don't wear those when you got a lot of thighs rubbing together and the inside of your legs is turning colors. Dark black, probably. Same thing with the arms. I gotta be careful wearing certain stuff with my arms. I call it the church clap. When you clapping at church and you stop and your arms are still clapping, that means you probably need on long sleeves. Okay?
The Oprah Winfrey.
Now, by all means, yes, it's hot. Wear things appropriate for the heat. There's big loose clothing now. There's, they have the baby doll dresses. They have things that good cotton material that don't stick to you. And if you're a 3X, you might need to wear a 4X just to get a little air.
Yeah, but what about all the girls that wear the spandex?
Oh, well, let's
Spandex.
let's give applause, everybody, for the spandex. For the spandex and those tights. We love those tights. You can wear them with anything. And
I don't mind if I see a heavy-set woman wearing spandex, it's okay.
They better not be
But
see-through.
have a long top to cover your ass
Yes.
with the wrinkles and with the cellulite and stuff you can see. It's nasty.
It
and then
is.
have a camel toe. Oh,
And for the,
That's when a camel comes out in the heat.
for the
That's when a
guys-
camel come out in the heat.
For the guys, for the guys that have, and you don't know, excuse my language, you don't know if it's dick or balls, we call it a moose knuckle.
Oh my God.
A moose.
You got all that down there, you're like, what is that? Is that his tummy? Is that a moose knuckle?
A
Like,
moose
what is
knuckle.
that?
You probably would see that when the guy has on some tight Speedos or swimming. You just
no.
wouldn't wear that in general
No, I'm
going
talking
out.
about
hell no.
slacks. I'm talking about jeans. I'm talking about the skinny jeans and dudes.
Oh yeah,
dudes,
you don't.
Really?
I gotta say another word.
That comes
Nothing's
to
hanging off to the side. You
that
don't
comes
know
another
what
point.
That is.
Where
No,
they gonna
if you-
go?
If I can see the imprint of your package through your skinny jeans, you need one more size up, or you need to one of the two.
No, not to the back.
Tuck it up, tuck it back, tuck it side, tape it, something like that.
No.
Y'all need to talk to that one
Not
gay friend you
tuck it
haven't seen
back.
how he's tucking his junk
Please.
because you can't do nothing with that. not sure you don't want to walk with your in between your legs, but I'm saying we don't want to see all of that down
Do not
halfway the
tuck
side
it
of a
back.
little bulge on the side of your skinny jeans. Look how you got a mini tumor down there. We don't know what that is.
No.
You
Folks,
sagging.
what she's really trying to say is go to Target, go to Walmart, go wherever it is to get yourself the right summer attire that is not super fitted, but let it catch a drafter
Yeah.
once in a while. You know, don't let nothing go by. Just like you gotta get this the summer attire, the tank tops, the
Well,
shorts.
But let me
you know?
ask you guys
The
this:
vibrations come
what
through.
type of undergarments, in terms of briefs or boxers or a jock strap or something, should a person or man wear if he's going to wear certain shorts and things, and not really have it so evident that he is showing his stuff? What
Well-
should be appropriate for to wear?
Well, you know, I personally am transitioning to briefs. You know, but you know, boxers. That's a much more
Or
beneficial.
boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs. That's much more beneficial to the anatomy,
in
so you can stay
between.
cool.
Comfort.
Comfort and loose.
Comfort.
Yes.
And use powder. Put some powder up
Yes.
there.
No, fellas.
No, they
hold
ain't- they ain't
on,
big
hold on.
babies, no.
No, look, a G-tip. This is a G-tip. Please, fellas, keep yourself groomed, man. This is 2013, man. This is not 85. You gotta keep yourself groomed. Get you a go to Walmart. Get you a little razor, not razor, but like a little shaver that you can shave your face, but use it for your, for your business.
It's all on sale.
Real.
It's all on
I'm
sale.
telling you, women don't like you smelling like heebie-jeebies, man.
Yes.
For real.
Yeah,
No
like-
woman likes
Like,
hot balls.
no, right.
Yeah,
for
stink,
real. That's
yeah,
honestly,
it's a-
that's part of
It's
hygiene.
a different odor. You know,
Part of hygiene.
It's summer.
You might need to spray some of that Lotrimin on your balls.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You gotta ask me to speak on your
Wait a
balls.
minute.
That's
All
bad.
on sale.
oh my God. Okay. Hey, I think we need to take a break. Let's come on back here. We're having a fun time here, and
Well, let's
get your
go ahead
summer
and get
swag
one
on.
more positive message in with the show and do another Big T's energy tips.
Yeah,
let's see
let's,
what house he goes
please.
finds now. Hi everyone, it's Terrence again with Spectrum Contractors and Developers bringing you another energy tip. We're here today in somebody's home. I might end up anywhere in your home too. And we look around for things and we bring energy saving tips to you. So I was touring around the home thinking, and all of a sudden I look down and I see a flame burning a hot comb. That gas is constantly running. Where are the women using this comb? Well, men and women running your homes, if you're thinking, that's waste. What we want you to do is turn that gas off between those hot comb hits on the ends. And with that tip, it'll put some more dollars in your pocket. It might save you a round of golf. So until the next time, this is Terrence Red signing off. Your energy tips from Spectrum Contractors. Thank you.
all right, wow. Energy tips by Big T. Hey. You know what? We're talking about your summer swag, getting your summer swag on, and different things you should be wearing or not wearing. And it's so hot in many places, but right here in Los Angeles, I am happy because you know what? I think that's why so many people are moving here, try to move here. We've not had our heat wave yet. I am so happy. I hate the heat. I hate the heat. I could never live in Palm Springs, in the desert, in the valley, because it's like 10 or 20 degrees hotter than it is here in Los Angeles. We're fortunate enough where we get enough of the ocean breeze, and we're so centrally located that it's been so nice here, and have the fan on maybe in nighttime or whatever, but we've been very fortunate.
I've been burning up. You need to leave the house more. I've been sweating to death. I'm in 2 showers a day and powder.
My sweat sweats. Like, that's how hot it is. My sweat be sweating itself.
dying in
It's
my
just
sleep.
crazy.
My skeleton's getting skinny.
I haven't felt it, but you know, a lot of people back east are experiencing some very traumatic. Well, not
terrible.
even back east, but
I
everywhere.
think
Like when you were
about
in
5
Bakersfield.
people had catastrophe. They died from the heat wave.
Yes,
back
yeah, the
then.
heat strokes and everything. So
Right.
It's tough out
elderly
there.
people and
Yeah.
different
Let
things
your
happen
windows
like that.
down. Don't
I
leave your
gotta
kids in
help
the car neither.
Oh yeah, don't leave anything in the car.
Right.
Kids, anything breathing, don't leave in the car.
That's right.
And your makeup. That gets
Oh,
ruined.
makeup or chocolate.
Or chocolate. Yeah. And make sure, since we're talking about heat, let's go into health for a quick second. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Yes.
And there are more things to hydrate on than just water and alcohol, okay? And the ice in your alcohol does not count as hydrating. Number one.
Or
Number
coffee.
Or coffee, yes, that does not count.
No,
So,
it
like, just one thing is aloe vera juice and coconut water. Now they have different flavors of coconut water that taste a lot better. So drink that.
Yeah.
You can even hydrate by taking more than one shower a day. People don't realize that you can hydrate just from allowing water, you know,
Right. Putting it back in your pores.
into your pores, into your skin, and keep your skin moisturized, and make sure you have a nice sunblock when you go out there.
Right.
Forget about suntanning. You're still gonna tan with sunblock on, but your skin's not gonna get damaged. So stop all that slathering and lathering
Yep,
up.
that's true.
Looking like a mud oil wrestling contest, and
Mug
gonna
up.
look
Listen.
like Magda from Something About Mary. And you're gonna have long sleeve titties by the time you get 45.
Oh,
Do you know?
sleeve.
Do you know that for?
Shout out to Esau. He said a long sleeve.
Do you know that for every? Listen. Do you know that for every cup of coffee you drink, you're supposed to drink 2 glasses of water?
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
coffee dehydrates you, and so does tea.
Tea does
Tea will
too, yeah.
dehydrate you as well. So, like she said, you have to drink water. There's no substitute for water.
And a glass
regardless.
before you go to sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, and when you wake up in the morning, you're supposed to take. It helps stimulate
Circulate.
Yeah,
your
I read about-
metabolism,
I read
and
about
when you
that.
go to bed
Help
at night.
stimulate your intestines. And
Yeah, well, that's
Right.
it. Your
A
lot
intestines and
better
everything.
off.
that gets your system running, and if you want to wake up in the morning, drink 2 glasses of water, they get your system running, then you can digest well, and definitely when you go
Last night.
take some
Leave
water
the
before
browns
bed,
off.
you know,
Right.
that'll shut down your system, so you can stay hydrated during your sleep.
Drop them kids off at the school.
Yeah. Well, what about, I don't mean to take away from the subject, but what about this crazy ass girl who left her 2 kids in the car to go see Lil Wayne?
Concert.
Oh,
I didn't
on.
even hear about that.
yeah.
No, when was that?
You know
Like
about
yesterday.
No,
Like
a
2 days
couple
ago.
days ago.
Yeah.
She went to a Lil Wayne concert. She had a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. Left the window cracked down just a little bit and gave them, I guess, some water in the car. She
This in
went
LA?
to Lil Wayne's, no, wasn't in Los Angeles. She went to the concert, and somebody who worked there on the premises saw the children. Of course, her behind is arrested, and she might not see those kids
need
again.
to be under
All
the
for
jail.
Lil Wayne. Come on, girl.
dang, the law got
Please.
involved with that. That's crazy.
Well, you know what? They will get involved because you can't do that.
Little babies, man.
no, yeah.
That's crazy.
Someone just recently, too, I read, I forgot the case, left their child in the car and the baby
Yeah.
died. But that happens all too frequently.
Do you know how old the children were?
That's
Oh,
like
3 and 5.
5?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
come on,
It's
how big?
responsibility. You have a responsibility, and you don't know it, but you have it, and you can do something and just lose your rights, man.
Yeah.
You
You will.
cannot
Just-
put anything or anybody's life in jeopardy.
It's never worth it.
No, it's not.
It's never
Never.
worth it.
None of
Never
it is
worth it.
ever worth it. And,
Not even a
not getting
concert.
back to what you were talking about when the people were just recently in Los Angeles were acting out and ignorance and what have you,
Protesting
protesting.
stuff? Crazy.
They arrested 14 people. So, folks, you know what? That's going to stay with them on their records
Thank
for
you.
a long time. It's going to prohibit them from trying to get any kind of jobs or do certain things because they're going to be marked. And, it is right now not a good time to try to get out there and do that. And
nobody's
we're
gonna
having
care.
a no tolerance law right here in Los Angeles. They were kind of lenient that day after the Zimmerman trial here in Los
They
Angeles.
had to be. 'Cause
They were trying to be
take
lenient.
everything out of
but-
out of
yeah, they're not
proportion.
going to be anymore. They're going to start cracking some heads. But see, then when you start cracking some heads, and they saying this police ain't right, man, they beat my ass just because I'm black. Hell no, they going to beat your ass because you
in the
ain't had no business being in the street doing what you had to do.
Right.
I was venting on my Facebook. Some people, I used the N-word. Yes, I did. I spelled it out, Niger, on Facebook. And people were like, wow, damn, did she say that? Because people kind of have and perceive me as being nice little Miss Parker Barker's beauty lady, da-da-da. But
Not me.
Hell no. Man, where did they get that from? No. But go ahead, wife.
Anyway, I can be dignified as well. And that's the beauty of being a woman or person in life. You have bipolar disorder.
She admitted it.
Yep.
Yes. Run the tape back. Yes.
Not really. But, let's stay positive.
See, that was good. That was
Let's stay
evidence.
positive. But the thing is, and I'm going to a wedding tomorrow, and I do have to say, Guadalupe, my girlfriend's getting married. She's going to go and have her wedding at the Rose Garden there at USC.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a beautiful place, all white, wearing all white. So she's getting married, and it's going to be a nice wedding going there. And so now, once again, we're talking about wearing things appropriately and wearing the white and the suits and the dresses and things that people should be able to wear,
Or are you dressing to attract somebody?
When?
Are you when in this hot heat, or are you dressing
for comfort.
for comfort? What is
Let
the
me
deal?
say something. Okay. I know. This is the thing. If you have multiple roles, let's just talk about being big for a second. If you're big, you're big. Screw it. You should be comfortable with your body. By all means, you grew yourself that way, so by all means be comfortable. That does not mean we all want to see that, though. If I saw this lady the other day that got out at McDonald's. I was going to get oatmeal, by the way. In McDonald's with multiple rolls in her back, and she had on a t-shirt. I mean, one of those kind of looked like a bathing suit with the back out.
Yeah.
And it was just like, all I felt was like,
Look like a booty.
Backwards
no, it looked
kulaks.
like
Back
a box.
booty.
It looked like a box of
Backwards
Intamins. It looked like a box of Intamins. It was like some donut rolls and holes and everything else inside. But what I'm saying is, dress appropriate for your body. She could still
Right,
wear something
right.
that's loose in linen or cotton that is still semi-form fitting, but that's
sexy.
not tucking in each roll, or even that's just out in public. You know what I mean? And then even these skinny girls. Well, let's talk about the youth and then being extremely thin. Just because you're extremely thin does not mean you have to wear the skimpiest, see-throughest thing possible. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with see-through, but by all means, like the other night, there was a chick at this birthday party I went to. She had on pasties and a bow tie collar and some shorts
Sounds
with some
like-
knee-high pants and some boots.
What?
And she was walking around the club like that.
Sound like she
so if
having a
any
good
guy
time.
that wanted to just give her a little tickle on the titty, she was gonna be offended by that, right? Maybe, maybe not. But the thing is, if you're dressed appropriate, whatever, she had a nice see-through top on, that would have helped the class a little bit, even though it was just pasties.
Probably,
But I mean, it would have stepped up.
Well, she was
it would've-
inviting some action.
Obviously,
Well,
and
yes.
that's what I want to tell these young girls that are
wanted-
sending out a message, that are 14 wearing these Daisy Dukes, or the young girls that are fully developed and are wearing stuff where your breast should never be so jiggly. You need that the concentration just cannot stay focused on whatever it is that you're saying. They have good
Yep.
bras with
That's
good
right.
support. Support your breasts. You know what I mean? Stop wearing all the cleavage, because it's not giving the right it's not giving the right message to whoever it is that you're around, and your parents shouldn't let you. I was appalled looking at some of the pictures that I used to that I had from when I was 15, wearing a top that I believe was my mom's, wearing a black I wore a black bra and it was like a see-through lace top, but I was like 15. I think I would have killed my kid, but my mom let me wear it.
No, but normally I did not ever really condone.
But I didn't
you
wear.
wearing things that
but
was.
I wasn't big on cleavage, and I wasn't big
No,
on
you
short
weren't.
shorts.
You
I
weren't.
didn't wear hoochie stuff. But that was risque. So
Yeah,
I
these-
say that dress appropriate and be a little bit more classy.
These girls that wear that stuff are asking for attention, and when they get attention, they're gonna get consequences, good or bad. So they know what they're they know what they're doing when they put that on. So when you get the wrong attention and the wrong consequence, you're gonna figure out like, am I exposing it too much? Will I keep doing the same thing over and over? You're gonna attract, you're gonna attract something that you don't want around you, and it's not gonna be good if you keep wearing
That is so true.
Daisy Dukes with just the bra. Like that's crazy. Maybe at a concert is cool, but in the public on an annual daily, you need to see what you are wearing, what you're laying out, and if it fits the certain occasion, just for the occasion.
That's right, T. Hey, you know what? I got to cut you off. Hey, you know
problem.
what? It is time. We got to go. We're fading out. We want to have our new Family Affairs song again at the end. For those of you who missed it, we're excited about it. So, until next time, Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your friends, tell your family. It's a family affair. 6:30 every Friday right here, RMC on
right.
air.
Facebook,
Woo, peace out.
YouTube, Instagram.
That's right.
Follow us.
Bye-bye.
Kick it, DJ.
Yep.
It's a family affair. Family. 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 It's a family affair. It's a family affair.
Family first, there's nothing more important. Take a picture for the family portrait. Take a TIP, Big T Energy. Kathleen Bradley, Barker's Beauty. Shake it up with Cheyenne, bounce when the Ryan. Man with the plan, in the zone, in the zen. Call your family and friends, count your blessings. Gotta get the message, gotta value life lessons. Gotta listen to your parents for the right experience, so you don't get delirious. Don't forget to leave a comment if you're hearing us. Streaming live on the radio. We so live, gotta love the show. Leaving you on a good note for some good knowledge to know. Family first flow, never put them last, yo. Always got my back though. Backstage, let you through the back door. One of a kind, thinking all in your mind. Top MCs, I'm RMC. Represent the Bradleys, REDD. Break us apart if you dare. It's a family affair.
Family.